Hey everybody, what is the only book you should start reading from the middle? Okay, hey, how about this question? Why should I tab a book? Okay, well, let this in. Why does this book that you're talking about change color every year? Is it so we can pick a color to match our company branding or the office decor? Hey, wait, what book are you even talking about? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned. I'm talking about the ACH Rules Book. As you may know, every year NACHA comes out with a new ACH Rules Book, or more officially known as the NACHA Operating Rules and Guidelines. For anyone who works directly with ACH processing, this book is a must. It's used by financial institutions, by third-party senders, by third-party processors, and by originators, and many more too. And if you don't know what any of those terms mean, well then you can use the book to learn more about them. Well, you can also attend a famous professor course on ACH, but I'll have more of that later, okay? Now, why do I recommend reading the book from the middle first? Yes, I do recommend this. I recommend reading it from the middle because the book is broken up into two main sections. There is the OR, or Operating Rules section. That's the first half of the book, the beginning of the book. And that section is where we get our official rules for working within the ACH network. And I said official rules, this is an important section. The OR section though, it's written in a legalese format, and it can be really challenging to read at first, especially if you're new to ACH. It also contains our file formatting requirements. That's more for the programmers if you ask me. But it tells things too, like how arbitration and compensation work, which is very important. It's the most important section though, because the rules always win. Win over what? Well, the OR section always wins over the OG section if there's ever a conflict in the information. The OG, what's that? Yes, the operating guidelines, that's the OG. That's the second half of the book. We could refer to it as the OG. The OG, in case you aren't aware, OG is actually slang for someone, or I'm gonna say something, who's incredibly exceptional, authentic, or even old school. It can be earnestly used for a legend like Michael Jordan, or more ironically, like for that friend who can actually tie a cherry stem into a knot in their mouth with their tongue. Well, how do you do that? That's crazy. Well, the OG section of the NACHA operating rules is the OG of the ACH rules, because the OG section is, well, the operating guidelines. This is where you start reading and really get understanding of how ACH works. You see, the operating guidelines, it complements the operating rules very closely. But the operating guidelines, they're written in a format that's easy to understand, in paragraph, almost story format. Many times, there's pictures and diagrams and examples that make it so much easier to understand how the ACH works. And there's also an upcoming course from the famous professor on ACH that helps tremendously, but more on that in a minute. Now, to answer the question of, do I need to tab the book? The answer is yes. Well, why? Well, the book is like a few pounds, several pounds. It's a heavy book and around 650 pages. And I'm a huge fan of being able to find information rather quick than having to go through every page. So tabbing makes it easy to be able to quickly find a specific section on a specific topic. In fact, you want to see what a rules book looks like with tabs? Wow, look at this. It's a rules book with tabs. This is a rules book with tabs. I've got them on the top, I've got them on the sides. And what this does is, like, maybe I want to look at TRAN codes. I have a tab for TRAN codes, and I can magically open it right to that page. And here I am looking at all the TRAN codes, like A28 is a pre-notification of demand debit. All of that is right there at my fingertips. Maybe I want to know more for like ODFI guidelines. I can go straight to the ODFI guidelines because I have that section tabbed. It makes it so much easier. Now, of course, this is a book, this is actually an older ACH Rules book, and this one, it's not tabbed. Oh, bing. Here is my new ACH Rules book, yet to be tabbed. I just got some tabs though. I got them from my great friend, Luann Coleman with Shazam. See, Luann, she just sent me some tabs and I'm really excited to put them in my new ACH Rules operating book. And I'm gonna be doing that today. So that way I'll be able to find the information I need in this huge book rather quickly and easily. Now, you may be saying, how do I get some tabs? Like I said, I got these from Shazam. Many of your payment associations have them. Some are a little different than others, but mine, again, they came from Lou over at Shazam. And I would recommend going to shazam.net to order some if you're interested. You can also check with your payment association to see if they have them. Now, last question. Why was one book yellow and one book was purple? Well, the coloring of the book, it helps us to be able to quickly identify what year that book came out. Every year, a new rules book comes out because, well, I have to say, Nacha is constantly evolving and improving the ACH network. And that ends up requiring that new rules are implemented. And that means that new rules books have to be released. And keeping up with those rules, it's critical. It's very important. You know what? That also leads us to making sure we understand ACH and how it works. In the Payments Professor, I've got a new course coming out on ACH. That's right. The Payments Professor has coming out in the next couple of weeks 2 courses specific for ACH to be able to help you. Some of these are paid courses because they're long and go into a lot of detail. One of the courses addresses the rules changes for 2021. And the other one, it's a very concrete introduction to ACH. The rules change course, it's specific to the rules changes for 2021 that everybody needs to know and be in compliance with. It's broken up into 11 individual classes or videos to be able to address the individual rules change in each class. Also included, of course, is a Payments Professor pop quiz that's going to help reinforce the information and take the ache out of ACH. Now that other course, it's over 3 hours of material. We do a 101, we do a 201, and we do a 301 dive into the world of ACH. That course, it will take you from no knowledge to, hey, I've got a firm grip and understanding of the participants, the SEC codes, the rules, the regulations, how all this works, and even more. If you'd like to learn more, well, head over to the Payments Professor website and sign up to get notified as courses become available. I'll definitely make sure you get those notifications. We will, though, be posting a few of the sample videos on our YouTube channel from that course, just so everybody gets to see what it's like. You may also want to make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe so you don't miss any notifications about when those videos are released. We're going to keep having the free content, though, don't get me wrong, because the Payments Professor is here to help and to serve you. We give you the latest and most on faster, alternative, and emerging payments, but we're also here helping them take the ache out of ACH. So make sure you go sign up for those notifications, and I'll see you in class.